Listening section. Welcome to the listening section of the TOEFL ITP test. This section is designed to measure your ability to understand spoken English in academic settings. It consists of 3 parts, Part A, Part B, and Part C. In Part A, you will hear short conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about what was said. You will need to choose the best answer to each question from the 4 options provided. In Part B, you will hear longer conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear several questions. Again, you will need to choose the best answer from the 4 options provided. In Part C, you will hear monologues or short talks on academic topics. After each monologue, you will hear several questions. You will need to choose the best answer from the 4 options provided. Remember, you will hear each conversation, monologue, and question only once. You are not allowed to take notes during the test. Please listen carefully and choose the best answer for each question. Now, let's begin with Part A. Part A. In this part, you will hear short conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. Choose the best answer for each question.
I thought you were going to submit your research paper today.
I was, but my professor gave me an extension until next Monday.
Why hasn't the woman submitted her research paper?
I can't believe I left my umbrella at the restaurant.
Well, at least it wasn't your wallet.
What does the man imply?
Did you manage to talk to the professor after class?
No, by the time I reached his office, he had already left.
What does the woman mean?
I don't think I can finish this report by tomorrow.
Why don't you ask for an extension?
What does the man suggest?
I just got a job offer, but it's across the country.
That's amazing. Are you going to take it?
What does the woman express?
How did the meeting go?
Let's just say it could have gone better.
What does the man mean?
I heard you're taking an extra class this semester.
Yeah, but I might have bitten off more than I can chew.
What does the woman mean?
I was really hoping to get that scholarship.
Don't worry. There will be other opportunities.
What does the man mean?
The new restaurant in town has great reviews.
I know, but I'm on a tight budget this month.
What does the woman imply?
I feel like I've been working non-stop this week.
Then you definitely deserve a break.
What does the man suggest?
Did you manage to finish the research paper for Professor Anderson's class?
Rarely. I was up all night trying to meet the deadline.
What does the woman imply?
I heard you got a perfect score on the chemistry midterm. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was really lucky. I didn't expect to do that well.
What does the man mean?
I'm thinking of joining the debate club. Do you think it's worth it?
Well, it really helped me improve my public speaking skills.
What does the woman suggest?
I thought the professor's lecture on quantum mechanics was really confusing.
Tell me about it. I was lost after the first 5 minutes.
What does the man mean?
Have you chosen a topic for your thesis yet?
Not really. I have a few ideas, but nothing set in stone.
What does the woman mean?
Are you going to the study session for the economics exam?
I'd love to, but I have back-to-back classes all afternoon.
What does the man mean?
I can't believe the library is closed today. I needed to borrow some books for my research.
I know, right? But have you tried the online database? It has most of the journals and books you might need.
What does the woman suggest?
I just finished my presentation for the marketing class. I was so nervous.
You didn't look nervous at all. You sounded really confident.
What does the man mean?
I heard you're looking for a new roommate. How's the search going?
So far, no luck. Either the person doesn't meet the requirements, or they change their mind at the last minute.
What does the woman mean?
I'm so exhausted. I barely got any sleep last night.
Another all-nighter for your history project?
What does the man imply?
I just checked the class website, and the professor extended the deadline for the term paper.
That's a relief. I wasn't anywhere near finished.
What does the woman mean?
I was hoping to enroll in Professor Carter's literature class, but it's already full.
Have you checked if there's a wait list? Sometimes spots open up.
What does the man suggest?
I'm really worried about the final exam. The last quiz was already tough.
Tell me about it. And that was only a small part of the material.
What does the woman mean?
I forgot to submit my assignment before the deadline. Do you think Professor Lewis will accept it late?
He's pretty strict about deadlines, but it wouldn't hurt to ask.
What does the man imply?
I saw your name on the list of students who got the research grant. Congratulations!
Thanks. I still can't believe I got it.
What does the woman mean?
I need to print out my paper before class, but the printer in the library isn't working.
Have you tried the one in the student lounge? It's usually available.
What does the man suggest?
The professor said this textbook is optional. Do you think I should still get it?
Well, I found it really helpful when I took the course last semester.
What does the woman imply?
I don't see your name on the list for the field trip. Aren't you coming?
I wanted to, but I have a lab session at the same time.
What does the man mean?
I spent the entire weekend preparing for my presentation. I hope it pays off.
I'm sure it will. Hard work always does.
What does the woman mean?
I can't find my student ID. I think I might have left it in the cafeteria.
Why don't you check with Lost and Found? Someone may have turned it in.
What does the man suggest? Part B. In this part, you will hear a longer conversation between two people. After the conversation, you will be asked several questions about what you heard. You will not see the questions, only the answer choices. Choose the best answer for each question.
Hey, Sarah, have you decided which elective courses you're taking next semester?
Hi, John. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm considering taking either environmental science or creative writing. What about you?
I'm leaning toward environmental science. I heard Professor Anderson is teaching it, and she's supposed to be amazing.
Really? I've heard great things about her too. But I'm also interested in creative writing because I want to improve my writing skills.
That makes sense. I think both courses are valuable, but environmental science might be more practical if you're planning to work in sustainability later.
True, but I also feel like creative writing could help me communicate better in any field. It's a tough decision.
Well, you could always take one this semester and the other next semester.
That's a good idea. I think I'll start with environmental science and see how it goes. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. Good luck with your decision.
Number 31. What are the two elective courses Sarah is considering? Number 32. Why is John interested in taking environmental science? Number 33. What does Sarah think about creative writing? Number 34. What suggestion does John give to Sarah? Number 35. What decision does Sarah make at the end of the conversation?
Hey, Emily, did you watch that documentary about space exploration last night?
Yes, I did. It was fascinating. I had no idea how much technology has advanced in recent years.
Right? I was really impressed by the part about the Mars rover missions. Did you know they're planning to send humans to Mars in the next decade?
I heard about that. It's incredible, but it also sounds really challenging. I mean, the distance alone is a huge obstacle.
True, but scientists are working on new propulsion systems to make the journey faster. They're also developing ways to grow food and produce oxygen on Mars.
That's amazing. But what about the psychological effects of being so far from Earth for so long?
That's a good point. I think they're conducting studies on how isolation affects astronauts. They're even simulating Mars missions on Earth to prepare for it.
It's impressive how much work goes into space exploration. I wonder if we'll ever see commercial space travel in our lifetime.
I think it's possible. Companies like SpaceX are already working on it. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to take a vacation on the moon someday.
That would be incredible. I'll start saving up now.
Number 36. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 37. What does the man say about the Mars rover missions? Number 38. What is one challenge mentioned about sending humans to Mars? Number 39. What are scientists doing to prepare for the psychological effects of space travel? Number 40. What does the woman say about commercial space travel? Part C. In this part, you will hear a longer monologue. After the monologue, you will be asked several questions about what you heard. You will not see the questions, only the answer choices. Choose the best answer for each question.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'd like to talk about one of the most exciting topics in modern science, black holes. Black holes are regions in space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. They are formed when massive stars collapse at the end of their life cycle. Despite their mysterious nature, scientists have made significant progress in understanding black holes in recent years. One of the most important discoveries was the first-ever image of a black hole, captured in 2019 by the Event Horizon Telescope. This image provided visual evidence of a black hole's existence and confirmed many predictions made by Einstein's theory of general relativity. Black holes play a crucial role in the universe. They influence the formation of galaxies and can even help scientists study the fundamental laws of physics. For example, by observing how matter behaves near a black hole, researchers can learn more about gravity and space-time. However, there are still many unanswered questions. For instance, what happens inside a black hole? Some theories suggest that black holes could be gateways to other universes, but this remains speculative. In conclusion, black holes are fascinating objects that continue to challenge our understanding of the universe. As technology advances, we can expect even more groundbreaking discoveries in the future.
Number 41. What is the main topic of the monologue? Number 42. How are black holes formed? Number 43. What was significant about the image captured by the Event Horizon Telescope in 2019? Number 44. What role do black holes play in the universe, according to the monologue? Number 44. What is one unanswered question about black holes mentioned in the monologue?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'd like to talk about the International Space Station, or ISS. The ISS is a habitable artificial satellite orbiting Earth, and it serves as a microgravity and space environment research laboratory. It is a joint project involving 5 space agencies: NASA, United States, Roscosmos, Russia, JAXA, Japan, ESA, Europe, and CSA, Canada. The ISS orbits Earth at an altitude of approximately 400 kilometers and travels at a speed of 28,000 kilometers per hour. This means it completes an orbit around Earth every 90 minutes. Astronauts on the ISS conduct experiments in various fields, including biology, physics, astronomy, and meteorology. These experiments help scientists understand the effects of long-term space travel on the human body and develop new technologies for future missions. One of the most significant achievements of the ISS is its role in fostering international cooperation. Despite political differences on Earth, countries have worked together peacefully in space for over 2 decades. The ISS has also inspired millions of people worldwide by showing what humanity can achieve through collaboration. However, maintaining the ISS is not without challenges. It requires regular resupply missions to provide astronauts with food, water, and equipment. Additionally, the station's systems must be constantly monitored and repaired to ensure the safety of the crew. In conclusion, the ISS is a remarkable example of human ingenuity and cooperation. It has expanded our understanding of space and paved the way for future exploration, including missions to the Moon and Mars.
Number 46. What is the main topic of the monologue? Number 47. How many space agencies are involved in the ISS project? Number 48. What is the altitude of the ISS's orbit around Earth? Number 49. What is one purpose of the experiments conducted on the ISS? Number 50. What is one challenge mentioned about maintaining the ISS?